Alright, what's up, y'all? Me as me, bro, man 2.0, and we pretty much going to read like this is gonna be like pretty much gonna read like Ruby the Astral Hunter, book 2, chapter 1. Yeah, so pretty much on the previous jump, if y'all don't know. Oh yeah, and Ben old man, introduce yourself, but yo. Yeah, man, y'all already know, man, it's me, Ben old man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The old man with the plan. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. Y'all already know, bro. Y'all already know. But yeah, man, yeah. Let's just go ahead and do this, but yo. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah, so if y'all don't know, the previous video, when I had read Ruby the Astral Hunter, right? In that video was pretty much the last chapter of book 1 of Ruby the Astral Hunter. And yeah, we're pretty much about to start book 2, you know what I'm saying, with chapter 1. Yeah, and if y'all want to, and if y'all want a quick rundown of like what happened on like the previous jump, pretty much what had happened was hold on, wait a minute, let me actually go back to it. So the last chapter of book 1, which was chapter 12, yeah, the last chapter of chapter 12 basically had it where apparently Mercury had fought Yang and junk. And yeah, I think Mercury Black, Mercury Black had fought like Yang and junk, and Yang had pretty much whooped the hound out of him, you know what I'm saying, like whooped him like in that little Coliseum tournament and junk. But yeah, and basically Amber was supposed to fight Sun Wukong, but I'm guessing like cause apparently as y'all already know, my video titled Chris pretty much made a mistake. That video, and I already told Chris, like before I even made like the video, I already told Chris that I was gonna make the video anyway. Yeah, and y'all already know that video. Yeah, for some odd reason though, in that video, when I try to like the video, like try to thumb it up, it don't want to thumb up. It want to keep saying it is 0 likes on the junk. I don't know why I keep saying that, but then when I go on my laptop, it's letting me like the junk, but like on my phone, it ain't letting me do it. It's weird. Like it's something wrong with the like button on that junk. I don't know what it is on the app, but on the app for some odd reason, it's not letting me ain't showing that I liked my own junk. It's only showing it on the laptop, like when I go through YouTube and junk. But yeah, so yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah. But anyway though, right? As y'all already know, I already done told y'all that like that Chris pretty much made a mistake with this with the final chapter of book 1. Yeah, and apparently, yeah, he still hasn't fixed it yet. So yeah, he's but he's gonna eventually fix it though, y'all. Yeah, he's eventually gonna fix it. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, really, she was supposed to be fighting Sun Wukong, and yeah, Amber was, and next thing you know, boom, bam, you know what I'm saying, Pyrrha was up there fighting Penny, like the robot girl from RWBY, and yeah, whooped her, but like Penny pretty much like got destroyed like completely. Her body like this, and Period didn't even mean to. That's the thing. Period didn't even mean to like uh Period didn't even mean to like go that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, and then next thing you know, the Grims like started attacking the whole Coliseum with the tournament and junk, and yeah, that's when like Team Kale and Team RWBY and all them like and Team Juniper, yeah, Team Juniper was in there too. Uh, yeah. Now the team that had what was Sun Wukong and the SSS junk. Apparently they weren't fighting for some odd reason. Yeah. Well, they were probably there, but like you know, you don't really hear about them in like this part. But yeah, like him and his team were probably there, like and I ain't talking about Sun Wukong from like from the mythos and like the video game. We talking about I'm talking about Sun Wukong from RWBY. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want y'all to get that. I would just want to let y'all know that. And the way you say son in his name is just spelt like the way it is when you say SUN. It's not saying SON. SON is like the other Sun Wukong that we all know. That's like the mythos jump for like the Chinese jump. That one right there, he OP. If he was in this jump, he'd have been on whooped everybody. Like Chris wouldn't have no choice but to make it where all like the Grims and stuff get killed by him. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah. So yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, and then after that, after they defeated all like the Grims and stuff like that, even like I think it was like the Grim something. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm guessing that like it was a Grim bird or something like that was in there. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, the Grim Dragon. Yeah, that's what it was. I think. Yep, it was the Grim Dragon. That's what it was. Yeah. And yeah, after they defeat that, the connection to the Grims to like that the connection that the Grims had to like that Grim Dragon after the dragon got killed by, you know what I'm saying, like got killed by RWBY and Team RWBY and Team Kale and Juniper and all them. That's when you know what I'm saying, that's when they was able to like take down like the regular Grims easily, because the power source was coming from like the Grim Dragon, but they ended up killing it, and the Grim's power source had pretty much like went out, and yeah, that's when like that's when Team Juniper and Team Kale and Team RWBY, that's when all three of them, like all three of those teams, like were able to just take down like the Grims with ease. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So yeah, and then after that, it just started talking about like the surroundings and stuff. Like, y'all know how books be. It be like, and then next thing you know, the wind started blowing with this. Like, it started talking like that. Like, and yeah, that's pretty much all y'all need to know. That's pretty much all y'all need to know, man. So yeah, that was pretty much the end of that joint. And yeah. And that was it for, like, you know what I'm saying, the previous jump. So yeah, so after that, not after that, but yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much and like I said before, if y'all want to see like the finale, like to like book one, like me reading the finale of it, which I just explained to y'all, I suggest y'all like go to my channel, and I have like a full playlist of that jump, and I'm gonna have to make like a new playlist, for this jump, cause I'm gonna have to make one for book one, a new playlist for book one. So yeah, of my review for not book one but book two, cause we about to start book two today. So so now we're pretty much about to read RWBY the Astral Hunter, book 2, chapter 1 now, which continues right after RWBY the Astral Hunter, book 1, chapter 12, which is like the final chapter of that book. So yeah. So yeah, so Ben, old man, is you ready? Like, is you ready, bro? Like, oh yeah, you already know, man. You already know that I'm ready. You already know I'm ready, bro. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it, but yo. Oh, alright, y'all, let's just go ahead and get into it, but yo. Alright. Alright, chapter 1. Shadows in the Forest. Alright. The thick canopy of the emerald woods turned the afternoon sunlight into fractured beams, casting long shadows across the forest floor. The air was heavy with tension as Team Kale stood in a clearing surrounded by the guttural growls of approaching Grim. Kale gripped his sword tightly, its edge glowing faintly with sun dust energy. We're surrounded, Lyra called from her perch high in a tree, her sniper rifle trained on the shadows moving through the underbrush. I don't know why the world is saying trained. Like, I feel like it should just say like her sniper rifle aimed on the shadows moving through the underbush, cause she's basically aiming like her junk. That's basically what they're trying to say. I don't know why the world, like the AI, would say something about like some trained. Trained is when like you're training for something. When you done trained for something, it's past tense for trained. Like, you know what I'm saying? After you done trained for something, like getting prepared for something, you already done prepared for, you know, did what you needed to do, like to get trained to know how to do something. This right here, I don't know why this AI up here talking about her sniper rifle trained on the shadows moving through the underbrush. Like, I don't know why that AI. Hey Chris, you gonna have to, that right there gonna have to be you gonna have to change that part right there, like where it says her sniper rifle trained on the shadows moving through the underbrush. You gonna have to change that to where it says her sniper rifle aimed on the shadows moving through the underbrush. That's what you gonna have to change it to, cause man, that jump right there don't make no sense. I don't know why the world that AI that you using would say something like that. Like, that jump right there don't make no sense what that AI doing. But anyway though, right? Yeah, so anyway, yeah. So let me reread. We're surrounded, Lyra called from her perch high in a tree, her sniper rifle aimed on the shadows moving through the underbrush. That's what it should say. Not what it's saying on here. It says right here, then we cut through, Carol replied firmly. No hesitation. Watch each other's backs. Arden smirked, rolling his shoulders as his dust catalyst post in his hand. Guess it's time to remind them why this forest belongs to us. A pack of beowulfs broke through the trees, snarling as they charged. Behind them, a hulking Herza major emerged, its spiked fur glistening in the scattered sunlight. Kale surged forward, his sword cutting a blaze arc through the first wave of Grim. Sundust energy rippled outwards, reducing the nearest Beowulfs to glowing embers. On your left, Lyra called, firing a shot that pierced a Grim lunging for Kale. Arden stepped into the fray, releasing a pulse of moon dust energy from his catalyst. The shimmering wave slowed the Urza Major, its movements turning sluggish as if caught in an invisible tide. Amber dashed into the fight, her flame gauntlets igniting as she smashed into a Beowulf. The creature dissolved into ash, but the momentum of the battle pressed her further back. Her strikes were fierce, but the Grim were relentless, and her energy was beginning to wane. Amber, fall back, Kale shouted as the Urza Major broke free of the moon dust's effect and barreled toward her. I've got this, Amber snapped, blocking a massive claw swipe with her gauntlets. The force sent her skidding backward, her feet digging into the dirt. Her breaths came in sharp gasps, and frustration flickered in her amber eyes. The Urza roared, rearing up to strike again. Amber clenched her fists, fire flaring to life around her hands. No, I won't let you win, she yelled, forcing every ounce of her will into her next attack. As the Urza lunged, something within Amber shifted. A surge of energy erupted from her core, coursing through her like a tidal wave. Her fiery hair began to shimmer, streaks of blue igniting amidst the red. Her flames burned brighter, hotter, as her blue blitz transformation took hold for the first time. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why the world like this junk man up here talking about something I need to. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute, hold up. Alright, so yeah, so let me alright, so it says right here, yeah. Let me reread what I was saying. Her flames burned brighter, hotter as her blue blitz. I don't know why I said blue blaze. Like, what the world? Alright. Her flames burned brighter, hotter as her blue blitz transformation took hold for the first time. Her movements became a blur. Before the Urza could strike, Amber ducked low and unleashed a devastating series of punches, each blow radiating an intense azure fire. The Urza howled in pain, its spiked fur sizzling as Amber's newfound power overwhelmed it. Amber, Kale called, momentarily distracted by the spectacle. I'm fine, she shouted, her voice steady despite the chaos. Amber launched herself into the air, her blue-streaked hair trailing like a comet. With a final explosive strike, she brought both fists down on the Urza's head. Flames erupted on the impact, consuming the Grim in a blinding burst of light. When the dust settled, the Urza was gone, its ashes scattered on the wind. Amber stood in the clearing, her gauntlets still glowing faintly. Her hair flickered between red and blue before settling back to its usual fiery hue. She exhaled deeply, the adrenaline slowly leaving her body. "Whoa," Arden muttered, stepping forward. "What was that?" Amber looked at her hands, a mix of awe and exhaustion on her face. I don't know. It just happened." Kale approached her, resting a hand on her shoulder. "Whatever it is, it saved us, but we'll figure it out later. For now, we keep moving." Lyra dropped down from her perch, her sniper rifle slung over her shoulder. Agreed, that was impressive. But if Grim this strong are this close, something's seriously wrong. Okay, yeah, hold on, wait a minute, okay. The team regrouped, their weapons at the ready as they pushed deeper into the forest. Why the world like does this AI keep saying at the ready? Like, it should have said the team regrouped, their weapons ready as they pushed deeper into the forest. It keeps saying at the ready. It did this crap like on the previous in the previous book one time. I don't know why in the world it keeps saying at the ready. Cause Chris, Chris, if you watching this video, you remember when when I read like book 1 on one of the chapters, it was a sentence that sounded just like that. It kept saying at the ready instead of like it's saying weapons ready. It would say like weapons at the ready or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I think it had something to do with like Arden, or it had something to do with Lyra on like the previous book. Which you watched that video, you heard like the whole jump. But what I'm saying is that I don't know why this AI keep doing this. Like, it keep putting like words that like it keep pronouncing words that like that don't like. Why the world would this AI say something about like something at the ready when it should have said weapons ready? You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. Like, it don't make sense, bro. Alright, so yeah, so like instead of this part right here saying the team regrouped, their weapons at the ready as they push deeper into the forest, it need to say this: the team regrouped, their weapons ready as they push deeper into the forest. That's what it needs to say, bro. So that jump right there gonna have to be changed to like what I said it needs to be changed. Cause that jump right there, I don't know why the world that AI doing it. I know it ain't your fault. It's the AI that's doing that crap. I don't know why I keep doing it. Cause it did that one time on a previous book. Like, it would be saying at the ready. Like, when it should just say weapons ready instead of saying at the ready. Like, what the world? But anyway, yeah, so I'm about to read it to you like what it needs to say. And then I'm just gonna keep reading. The team regrouped, their weapons ready as wait a minute. Their team regrouped, their weapons ready as they push deeper into the forest. Amber's thoughts lingered on her transformation, the strange power she had tapped into. Whatever it is, she had a feeling it wouldn't be the last time she'd need it. Unbeknownst to them, a shadowy figure observed their progress from the treetops. Silent and still, it melted into the darkness as Team Kale disappeared into the forest. And yeah, that's pretty much it for you know what I'm saying, book 2, chapter 1. So book 2, chapter 1. So what? So my thoughts on the jump. I would say like this jump right here is fire though. It's just that like them Chris, like that stuff that I was telling you that you need to fix in this jump, it's gonna have to be fixed, cause I don't know why the world like that AI is doing it. Whenever you made this, I don't know why the AI had said something about like some, like right here when it had said the team regrouped their weapons at the ready as they push deeper into the forest. It don't need to say that. It needs to say the team regrouped their weapons ready as they pushed deeper into the forest. That's what it needs to say, instead of saying at the ready. And wait a minute, it was another thing too. It was another thing too that was in him. Oh yeah, about the sniper, right? About the sniper. When it had said right here, her sniper rifle trained. When it says right here, we're surrounded, Lyra called from her perch high in a tree. Her sniper rifle trained on the shadows moving through the underbrush. It should just say her, instead of it saying her sniper rifle trained on the shadows moving through the underbrush. It should just say her sniper rifle aimed on the shadows moving through the underbrush. That's what it should say, instead of saying trained. Trained is when you done trained for something. Like that's what trained is. Like me and you know what trained is. You know what trained is too. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know why the AI would do something like that. Whatever you put in there, I don't know why the AI said trained when it should have just said aimed. Like her aiming like her sniper rifle. It's aimed on it. It's trying to, that's what trained is, but it's like you need to like change that, man. You need to change that to where it says aimed instead of saying trained on the shadows moving through the underbrush. And then the other one that I was talking about that you need to correct. And this right here is like in chapter 1 of book 2. That's what it is. That's what the problems that I'm talking about are like in it. Chapter 1 of the joint. So yeah. So pretty much yeah. But other than that though, like the jump fire though. You know what I'm saying? Like the jump fire. It just said the AI was tripping on like them two things that I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, now this part right here where it says cause this right here is like, you gonna have to explain this to me, cause I'm a little confused on this part. So it says right here, wait a minute. It says right here, it has something to do with Arden. It says something about Arden using moon dust or something. Like, it was something like that. Wait a minute. I'm gonna come across it. Hold on. Oh yeah, right here. It said right here, Arden stepped into the fray, releasing a pulse of moon dust energy from his catalyst. Ain't moon dust energy is something that Kale uses? Like, now I know he uses dust like powers and junk, cause you told me all about that. But bruh, ain't moon stuff like is what Kale use and not like Arden? Like, you gonna have to correct me like you know what I'm saying, like on this junk, cause it's saying something about like some moon dust energy. That makes me think of Kale when he's like in like that other mode. Not the solar mode, but the lunar mode, basically. That, cause you know you told me he got like two modes, like the solar mode and the moon mode. That makes me think of that. I feel like it's throwing me off a little bit, because anything that's moon related should be what Kale have, not like what Arden has. Because from what you told me, you never told me anything about like him having moon dust energy. You told me him having dust energy, but you never told me anything about him having like moon dust energy. Now if you did and I forgot, then I had to get my neck. But I don't remember you telling me that he had like some moon dust energy. Now I remember the dust thing, but I don't remember all like no moon jump with it. You told me that was Kale's thing because of like the lunar mode. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm saying it right. But I mean, if I'm saying it wrong, but if I'm saying it wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But you told me that the moon stuff is all Kale, and you know, and he got like that other jump with the solar jump with that mode for it to be like, you know, his little fire powers and junk like that. Because you already told me all that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm a little confused on that part. Like, you gonna have to explain that to me, man, because it's saying something about like some moon dust energy, saying that Arden released like some moon dust energy. I can understand like the dust junk, because you told me about the dust junk, but the fact that he got the moon powers with it, like moon dust, like actually throwing like the moon junk like that, requires like this, you know what I'm saying, like just you gonna have to like explain that to me, man. Cause like I thought the lunar mode what Kale got is when he used like the moon powers and junk like that, and I thought that he was the only one in the group that uses that stuff. I didn't know that like Arden was up here using some of the same stuff that Kale is using, but just using dust with it. I ain't know nothing about that now. You gonna have to explain that to me. Unless this was like in the previous book, and I must didn't really pay attention to it. You gonna have to explain that to me. But yeah, and if I forgot, then I had to get my neck. Cause then when you explain it to me, I will remember. But you gonna have to explain that to me, man. Cause it's saying something about like some moon dust energy. Like I'm thinking that like, bruh, Kale is the only one that got like these moon powers and stuff when he's in like his lunar mode. I ain't know Arden was up here using like moon powers, but just using dust with it. I knew he was using the dust, but I didn't know it was moon stuff with it. Like, unless like I have to go back, I probably have to go back and look at book 1, but like you gonna have to explain that to me though, man. Cause that just kind of threw me off a little bit. Now I ain't saying like you change it or anything. It's just the other two things that I told you to change, the ones where like it was the AI that was messing up on. But this little moon dust jump, like I said before, I know he uses like dust energy. I didn't know it was the moon jump with it. Right? I didn't know it was the moon jump with it. I didn't know he was up here using like moon stuff, like galaxy stuff. I didn't know he was doing it. I didn't know it was like a you know what I mean, like, but yeah, you gonna have to explain that to me. But other than that though, yeah, like I said before, unless like I forgot or like I had to go back and like look in like book one to see if like cause I'm gonna call you eventually. I'm gonna call you eventually, Chris. So you'll be able to like explain it to me. But whenever I call you, like explain that junk to me, man. Cause like which at the time of me recording this video, like after I get through recording this video, I'm gonna call you. So like by the time I call you, you know I'm gonna be already talking to you on the phone or something, unless you have to do something or something. But yeah, if we don't talk today, then you know cool. But if we do talk today, it's alright. But yeah, like you gonna have to explain that to me though, Chris. Like where it says moon does energy, I'm thinking, bruh, don't like Kale like use like the moon powers when like he get like in his lunar mode, cause that's kind of like galaxy, like moon, like not galaxy, but you know what I mean, like. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the world this phone not coming on, man. Why the world this phone not coming on, man? Golly, about time. But yeah though, like I do like the fact that but other than that though, like I do like this junk though. I do like the fact that you know Team Kale is working together. You know what I'm saying? Like the team is working together and junk. You know, Kale and Arden and Lyra and Amber. I'm like, you know, they all working together and junk. I do like that junk. And yeah, man, the jump fire. I like that jump though, man. I like that jump. But yeah. But yeah. So yeah. But yeah, yeah, so Ben the old man, you know what I'm saying? Like state your opinion though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like not your opinion, but share your thoughts though. Why the world is this phone not going off? But yeah, share your thoughts though, man. Alright, my thoughts, right? My thoughts. I gotta agree with Bro Man 2.0. This joint right here is fire. Yeah, now, oh yeah, no. Golly, Bro Man 2.0, you didn't even give it like a rating like this chapter. You didn't even give it like a rating, bro. Like, yeah, right now, I would have to give it like a 9 out of 10. The only thing that's keeping me from giving it a 9 is due to the fact that, like, it's like those, the stuff that the AI did, where it was like, it was messing up and junk. Like those 2 things I telling you that you gonna have to correct that the AI did. And like I said before, it's not the AI that made it to not the AI, but I meant to say it's not you as the reason as to why like it's a 9 out of 10. It's the AI, like the 2 things that I'm telling you to go and create. Now the junk I'm telling you to explain to me, don't change that. I'm just telling you to explain that to me. But like the 2 things that the AI you know, messed up on, you know what, I'm gonna boost it up to a 9.5 out of 10. Cause man, like I don't like cause it don't make sense to like put it to a 9. I'll boost it up to 9.5. Right, 9.5 out of 10. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna give it. But yeah, man. So yeah, so look, yeah. So Ben the old man, continue what you were saying though. Yeah, like I was saying though, man. Like
Yeah, man, I gotta agree with you, bro, man, 2.0, man. Like, this jump right here is fire. And I do gotta agree with, like, that little, them two accidents that, like, the AI messed up on. I don't know why the AI be doing that. Like, when Broman 2.0 was reading that junk, I was like, what the world? What the world? Like, Ed the Ready or something? I was like, what the world? Like, cause it didn't make sense to what the AI was saying. But it didn't make sense like what the like Ed the Ready. I was like, Ed the Ready, like, what the world? But yeah, and then when it said something about like some Lyra like trained, like her rifle trained on like the little shadows that's like in the junk, and when it should have just said her rifle aimed on the junk, like that junk like was just ridiculous. Like, I don't know why the AI would do something like that, cause it did that a couple of times in like the previous book, like how Broman 2.0 just stated. But yeah, like if you go back and read, like Chris, if you go back and read like book 1, which I think he mentioned this like in like one of his videos on like book 1. When it had said at the ready, he was saying like that junk gotta be changed or something. It was on like the book 1 review. If you go like to the playlist on the channel, bro, and go like to where it says RWBY the Astral Hunter book 1 review, go in there and like watch those videos, and you'll see where like it says he'll read, like it's gonna be like one of those chapters. It's gonna say something about like something at the ready, like how it's saying on this one. And yeah, I don't know if you ever corrected that or not on the first book, but yeah. But yeah, like yeah, I don't know why the AI be doing that, man. Then they're gonna say trained, the sniper rifle trained on like the shadowy figures on this one. And it's like, what the world? Like, how you gonna train your sniper rifle on like the world? Like, the AI be tripping. But yeah, I gotta but yeah, now with me, I would have to give it probably the same rating as Broman 2.0, a 9.5 out of 10. Like, it's close to a 10. It's just that like them two accidents is what boosted it down to like a 9.5 instead of a 10. So yeah, 9.5 is like one notch away from 10, bro. That's not that bad. It's just that you need to go back and like fix those two things on this chapter. But on the chapter that we read, that we read. But yeah, but that's pretty much all I gotta say though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And yeah, and Broman 2.0, like, is you gonna do like a reaction video to like Dragon Ball Ultra today, or like is we doing like the 2 jumps today, or like
I don't know. I might make another video today, cause I do gotta like do the little routine thing, cause yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do it. But yeah, even sometime even if I don't want to do it, I have to make myself do it, cause I'll regret it later on, and I'll be putting it on the hold and junk. So yeah, that's what we gonna do.
Alright, bet. Alright, well, yeah, so see y'all. Peace in the been no man now. But yeah, so yo.
Alright, so yes, y'all. So pretty much that was been the old man's been the old man's opinion on the junk. So now I'm about to go ahead and end this video. So yeah, so if y'all new to this channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification bell. When y'all hit all on it, so I don't get every single notification I want to upload. And and if y'all want to like read this chapter for y'allself, or if y'all want to read this book for y'allself, actually, right? If y'all want to read this book for y'allself, I don't know why I said chapter, but if you want to read this book for y'allself, book 2, It'll be in the link in the description down below. It's just gonna say the book, and it's gonna have like a link beside it. You'll see like in the description it's gonna say the book, and this is gonna say it's gonna have like a link beside it. When you click that link, it's gonna take you straight to it. If you're already signed into like Wattpad, if you're not, then you're gonna have to sign in, come back to this video, then hit everything I'm telling y'all. But yeah, and if y'all wanna like go subscribe to like Chris, cause Chris is the writer of like this book. He's the writer of all 4 books of like RWBY the Astral Hunter. Cause yeah, a lot of niggas probably thought, oh, he done with book 1. That's the end. No, we got 2 more books after this to read. After I read this second book, after I read all of the second book, we're gonna have 2 more books to read, and that's gonna be book 3 and book 4. So yeah, it's a good thing we got done with book 1 at least. So yeah, man, that mean that we locked in. So that's good. As long as you done read like 1 book of a series, and you on the second book of a series, that's all that matters. Cause that means eventually you're gonna get done with that, and then gonna keep going on and on and on. So yeah. So see y'all. Peace in the y'all. RWBY 2.0 out.